Hey everybody, today we're going to be checking out a game which is the 9th worst in my entire library, which currently consists of 3,475 games. So yeah, it's pretty bad. It seems like it's a spin-off of a browser-based game, and there's quite a few other games in this franchise, but none of them are as bad as this one. So let's check it out. AoF World Online starts off with this 2.5-minute AVI file, which is letterbox like this, and it's basically just this image getting more stuff, and they're telling you the story about what's going on. If we go into the files, we'll see that that file is actually a quarter of the entire directory's size. So let's look at the character creation. Basically, you have 4 different things you can choose from. They appear to have different powers, but the males and females, not much difference to them, and the races, the only real difference is they've got different colored skin. So, okay, yay, we got some skill points and we can choose a name. So let's do that, and let's go into this world where we start off in this big sparkly bubble, and ooh, a pony. Let's chase after that and see what happens. It lets us fast travel into town. So you're probably asking, what does AoF stand for? Well, it's Ancients of Fazaria, and we've made it to town, and holy crap, it's hard to control the camera, but we do get some nice butt shots with it. So let's try to get out of our protective bubble and go talk to this NPC over here. Alright, oh, went past her, and she's a quest manager. I guess that means she gives quests. So no real indication where Percival is. I found this big thing here, this player leaderboard, and a lot of empty slots. I don't know if they deleted themselves or were banned or what, but that's not good. And you only have to do like 107 quests to even get on the leaderboard. So let's get to it and see if we can start getting some quests done here. It's telling me the leaderboard is still active. I don't know how to make it go away. But let me tell you, clicking on it again was not the way to get rid of it. It's still up. It's not going away. It just fades over time. So I don't know why it even gave me that warning, if it was just going away on its own. But very, very confusing. I wish it would go away. I want to find Percival. Finally it went away, and I'm having just the darndest time walking here, but we have found Percival. One thing you've probably noticed is that I have these big black bars on the side. Well, that's because there was no widescreen mode available, and in fact the window itself was pretty small. Let's go back to the forest, because town is pretty boring and empty. Now, we've got another quest manager here. Let's go try to defeat some stags. I tried my darndest to find any information online about the game. Their website just redirects to the developer, and ooh, a companion cube. I don't know what this does, but the website did not have any information about the game, and now there's a stag attacking me. Since the developers seem to have scrubbed all information as to when the game was released, I had to go to archive.org, and I found it actually came out in 2011, which seems new enough that they shouldn't have this level of crapitude. I would have said, just guessing, that it came out in 2005, since it doesn't have widescreen or anything, but nope, seems like 2011 is when it came out, and probably also when they stopped, developing most of the important things, and my health is low. I don't know what to do. I can't kill this thing. I'm back in my bubble. Since there's no sort of tutorial, you kind of have to just click around and find, hey, I have skills. And you can right-click on them and put them onto your skill bar down here. And you would assume that they would be the number keys, but actually they're the F keys to use them. However, you can remap things, and they have this damnation and redemption things. You use them when something's close to death, and you see that thing in the upper left-hand corner. That's your negative and positive karma, so you can kind of decide what faction you're going to be, or just don't do those, and then you're a neutral person, I guess. I never got far enough to get into that, but I decided to go with the positive redemption. Now that we have skills, let's, whoa. Wow, everything's super loud and I'm almost dead and I'm out of mana and nothing seems to regenerate itself, so I don't know what's going on. In most MMOs, they have your mana regenerating on its own and sometimes your health regenerates on its own out of combat. However, in this game, you have to use these items here to get your mana and health back, and they're limited. They do give you a lot of them, but I'm worried, since I was using a lot of them, that I was going to run out at some point, so that's kind of scary. Maybe there's a way to buy them, but I did not find anyone out in the forest that would sell them to me, so that's kind of spooky. I decided to check in on the game on the next day to see if anything had changed, and look! All the stuff on my skill bar is gone. I basically have to do it all again? What's up with that? Well, let's check out the map. Maybe it'll help us. Oh yes, this is very helpful. Look at all the planets, apparently. I don't understand why they would show us that map. At one of the quest areas, there was a portal and it took me to this spaceship-y thing, and there's a bunch of stuff here that I know eventually I'll be able to do, but at this low level it doesn't make any sense to me. However, I did find this big old portal over here. Let's attempt to navigate to it very carefully, and look, it's what we saw on the map. So very helpful, that map, in letting us know that there's some moons and a planet, but I'm too low level to access any of the moons. It seems like I need 1800 mission points in order to unlock the next zone, and after doing the two other quests that I can do in the start area, which is kill boars and these biomutant things, I had a whopping 7 mission points. So I guess I have to repeat these quests over and over again until I get to 1800. This brings me to my final thoughts on this game. During the few hours that I played it, I never saw another human being playing it. The opening video seems to be the one attempt at storytelling, and after that the game's quest and world fail to draw you into its story. The quests are just to kill a certain number of creatures from an NPC so generic it's called Quest Manager. If I'm playing a role, I'm not sure what it is. So it's not an MMO, and it's not an RPG. I guess if I have to classify it, I'd say it's a walking simulator.